Right, so when you're asked to evaluate, you're going to substitute the number that you're given into your expression and make sure that you substitute in brackets. So I have one equal sign per line, so this is 3 equals 3 over 4, and in brackets I write 12, which is really 12 over 1. And I'll just put that in there just so that you don't get confused, plus 5 over 7 times negative 14, which really is negative 14 over 1. Now, what you're going to do is simplify, and 4 goes into itself once, and into 12 3 times. So this is the same as 3 times 3 over 1 times 1, which is 9 over 1, which is just 9. Plus, and we're going to simplify here because 7 goes into itself once and into negative 14, negative 2 times. So you end up with 5 times negative 2 is negative 10 over 1 times 1, which is 1. So negative 10 over 1, which is just negative 10. And 9 plus negative 10 is negative 1. This is equal to 5 over 6 times 2 over 5 minus 2 over 9 times 3 over 8. So we simplify here. 5 goes into itself once and into itself once. 2 goes into itself once and into 6 3 times. So this is the same thing, and I'll write this out. This is 1 times 1, which is 1, over 3 times 1, which is 3, minus 3 goes into itself once and into 9 3 times, and 2 goes into itself once and into 8 4 times. So this ends up as minus 1 times 1 is 1 over 3 times 4, which is 12. To subtract the fractions, we need a common denominator. Common denominator here is going to be common denominator here is going to be 12. So 1/3, the equivalent fraction with a denominator of 12 is 4 over 12 minus 1 over 12. And this is equal to 3 over 12, which you should recognize reduces to 1/4. Okay, next question. We have 2 over 5, and in brackets we put 3/4 for x, plus 1/3 times in brackets negative 4 over 5. Simplify where we can. 2 goes into itself once and into 4 2 times. So this is equal to 1 times 3 is 3 over 5 times 2 is 10 plus, and we can't simplify anywhere here. So this is going to be, and I'm going to put in brackets because this is a positive times a negative, so this is negative. And 1 times 4 is 4, and 3 times 5 is 15. So now we can consider this as having the 4 being negative when we do this question. Common denominator here is going to be 30. So if I bring this up here, this is equal to 9 over 30 plus negative 8 over 30. So I found a common denominator, which is 30. We add the numerators. 9 plus negative 8 is 1 over 30. The next question, substitute in for p equals 1/2. So 2 over 5 times 1/2 plus 2 over 3 times 9 over 22 to simplify, and we get 1 over 5 plus, and 3 goes into itself once and into 9 3 times, 2 goes into itself once and into 22 11 times. So we end up with 1 times 3 is 3 over 1 times 11, which is 11. Common denominator here is going to be 55. So this will, we have to multiply top and bottom here by 11. So this is 11 over 55 plus multiply top and bottom here by 5. So this is going to be 15 over 55, which is equal to 26 over 55. And if you check through, the only common factors, the only factors for 55 are 11 and 5, and neither are a factor of 26, so that is in lowest terms. Okay, this is equal to 3 over 8 times 1 over 3, when you sub in for W, plus 5 over 6 times negative 8 over 15 minus 3 over 4 times 2/3. And in this one, it's really important that you simplify where you can, because it's going to get quite complex if you don't. So 3 goes into itself once, can't simplify anymore. So this is equal to 1 over 8 plus, and 5 goes into itself once and into 15 3 times. 2 goes into 6 3 times and into 8 4 times. So this is, then the negative is still here. So this is 1 times negative 4 is negative 4 over 9. Then we write minus, and over here the 3's cancel out, and 2 goes into itself once and into 4 2 times. So this is just minus 1/2. Now, common denominator for 8 and 9 is 72. So this is going to be 9 over 72 plus, multiply top and bottom by 8, will be negative 32 over 72 minus 1/2, multiply top and bottom by 36, so 36 over 72. And so this is 9 when we add the numerators or subtract. So it's 9 plus negative 32 is going to be negative 23 minus 56. I'll write this out step by step. So this is going to be negative 23 over 72, and then I'm going to subtract 36 over 72. Negative 23 subtract 36 is negative 59 over 72. This is equal to negative 1/8 times 4 over 3 minus 2 over 7 times negative 14. And this time I'm not going to write it as negative 14 over 1. And minus 3 over 4, which multiplied by negative 4. So we're going to simplify. 4 goes into itself once, and 8 two times. So this is negative 1 times 1 is negative 1 over 2 times 3 is 6 minus, and 7 goes into itself once and into negative 14 negative 2 times. So this will be times negative 2. So this will be then 2 times negative 2, which is going to be negative 4 over 1. So this is going to be minus negative 4, which is, negative 4 over 1, which is negative 4. Then we're going to simplify here. 4 goes into itself once and into negative 4, negative 1 times. So what we end up with is minus 3 times negative 1 is negative 3 over 1, which is just negative 3. So change this to add the opposite. So it's negative 1, so this will be negative 1/6 plus 4 plus 3. And really, if you can do this very quickly in your head, you know that this is going to be 7 minus 1/6. Well, that's going to end up being, we can add these in any order we want, so I'm going to write this as 7 minus 1 over 6, which is equal to 42 over 7, or sorry, 42 over 6. Multiply top and bottom by minus 1/6 equals 41 over 6.